You're still watching the After Business Morning. This is the Eastern Business Report, which is designed to bring you up to speed on business activities and issues affecting businesses and the economy of the southeastern region of Nigeria. It comes right after Global Business on the After Business Morning. And on today's edition of the Eastern Business Report, we'll be looking at the new digital financial wave and the blockchain industry. How safe or otherwise is it? How well do you know it? And how well has the Southeast, positioned itself to be part of it? Now, this will form the basis of our conversation this morning. My name is Ubong Kings. Welcome. You're still watching the Eastern Business Report right here on the After Business Morning. Joining me on this conversation this morning is Vindication Chidi, who is a blockchain expert and a marketing professional. It's good to have you, Chidi, coming on the program.
Thank you very much. Welcome. Thank you very much, bro.
Welcome. See, there are a few things I want us to start with.
Yep.
Right? One of the few things is this: a clear-cut definition of terms.
Yeah.
How would you define the blockchain industry? What is blockchain?
Okay. Thank you very much for that wonderful question. Actually, in layman terms, because most people won't understand the technical grammar that is there. A blockchain is just like a public ledger.
Okay.
It's just like a public ledger where all transactions are shown. But the difference is that the blockchain is decentralized in such a way that nobody can manipulate it. So it is sort of like a public ledger. You have yours, I have mine.
Okay.
Everything that is written on that ledger, if I write one on my own, you write one on your own. We all have our own public records. So if I come tomorrow and I change the figure and I say that one that I wrote is now 2, the 2 can never appear on your own because we are also there the same moment that we agreed that 1 should be written on this public ledger.
Okay.
So it is kind of decentralized because you cannot talk about the blockchain without talking about cryptocurrency, actually. So cryptocurrency means hidden money, you understand? And the pathway whereby crypto functions is through the blockchain. So since it is hidden money, it passes through the blockchain because it is totally decentralized. So it is done in such a way to make it so that nobody can manipulate any financial transaction. That is just the simple definition of things.
So it's simply so that one cannot manipulate. Now, how would you rate, so to speak, the permeation of this mode of financial, instruments in Nigeria generally and then in the Southeast?
Yeah. Nigeria is one of the countries that you cannot mention the blockchain industry without mentioning Nigeria. Even in the world, Nigeria is one of the top 3 as of recent in the blockchain industry in the world because many Nigerians have come to accept the blockchain. Many Nigerians have come to accept cryptocurrency. In fact, the latest thing, the vogue now is on Telegram. That Telegram is onboarding millions and billions of people daily. As I'm talking to you right now, Telegram has over 1 billion users. And in that 1 billion users, Nigerians constitute over, should I say, 10 to 15% of the population of users. So the blockchain industry is actually booming in Nigeria. It is actually growing. Yeah.
How about in the Southeast?
Yeah. In the Southeast, there is no statistics to back that up.
Okay.
But there is no source, a verified source. But I can tell you that a whole lot of persons down here in the Southeast are into blockchain industry.
Now let's understand some few things.
Okay.
We hear blockchain,
okay,
and normally, yes, like you did say, there's no way you talk about blockchain without talking crypto.
Yes.
Right? And quite a number of other things come to mind, and one of them is how safe is this? Because I know a lot of persons who speculate and pretty much are not very confident. Like they think that it's one of those pyramid scheme, and clear the air on that.
Okay,
really.
Let me explain. Now, cryptocurrency was brought out as an alternative to the financial systems, to the traditional financial systems.
Right.
In such a way that you know that in the financial system, in traditional financial system, it is centralized. The banks are in control.
Right.
You take your money to the bank will keep custody of it. Actually, any money that you give to somebody to hold for you, it's no longer your money. I hope you're aware.
Yeah.
You have given power to that person, so the person can actually tell you what to do and when not to do. There is nothing you can do. Now, crypto was brought in such a way that it will provide an alternative to that financial system in such a way that you will be in charge of your money. You will be in charge. You don't need to go to the bank. From here, spontaneously, I can send funds to someone in the UK and someone in China without the bank knowing what I did. So that was why cryptocurrency was brought in. But look at where the problem comes.
Okay.
Education. Because you are trying to bring a technology that will kind of cause a financial revolution.
Right.
Because no government of the world will want to have that in their system. Because what happens is that if you adopt it wholeheartedly, it means that the government will no longer have the powers to do the things that they ought to do. Because now money is in the hands of the citizens. They have the freedom over their own money. So what happens? Now, this is where education comes in. Because in the earlier stages of cryptocurrency, the governments of the world tried to downplay it, to call it a scam and all those kind of things. But the technology cannot be emphasized because it is coming. Now, what happens is that education is something that is needed. When proper education is brought out, and then we explain what cryptocurrency is all about, that actually it is not coming to harm the government or the traditional financial system. Right? Rather, it helps to make it more transparent. When you adopt blockchain technology, it will take away corruption instantly, because there is no way you can manipulate the figures. There is no way you will do anything, because everything is there for everybody to see. So now, because of our myopic nature and because of the nature of us down here in Africa and in Nigeria as a whole, Southeast, this kind of knowledge is not what is taught in schools. You don't find it anywhere in secondary schools. You don't find it anywhere in universities. So it is just a foreign knowledge that just came. And what happened? You know, there are many bad actors. So they will want to capitalize on the, and then try to dupe people.
Yeah.
Now, so when they now dupe people using cryptocurrency, people become scared of it. Right. Oh, no, we can't go in because this is a scam. But it is not a scam. The only problem is there is no available knowledge and orientation that will enlighten people about it. Now, this is where I was happy about the National Blockchain Policy. This National Blockchain Policy was a document that was brought last year, May 2023. That National Blockchain Policy was a very, very wonderful document that shows that the Nigerian government are willing to understand the role of the blockchain. They are now willing to accept the blockchain. They are willing to know what it is, and they are willing to go deeply into it to see how it will help boost the economy. But just like things happen in Nigeria, it died overnight. But we are still coming to that.
Okay, we'll come to that. Yes. Okay, if you say so. Now, do you see this whole revolution, for lack of better expression, in the fintech industry with reference to blockchain? Do you see this as gradually going to become mainstay in Nigeria and the world generally?
Oh, yes. Why? Whether we directly or indirectly, everybody is into crypto, even without you knowing. The government officials are also into crypto. Yes, they are into crypto, but they will not come out and say it. They are into crypto. Now, what is happening right now is that this is something that you cannot fight, because already countries of the world are already adopting it. Even it is one of the bane of the current US presidential that is oncoming. Donald Trump is hell-bent on cryptocurrency wave. He's hell-bent on that. Now, the issue right now is that the blockchain offers transparency. And people are willing to engage in something that they are sure that it will give them the transparent nature of their transactions. There are many times you go to the banks and there is error. Maybe you are trying to transfer money and there is network, and the bank will tell that they didn't see your money. Even we have heard stories that you might keep your money in the bank and travel and stay like 5 years. when you come back, they'll tell you that the account is no longer existing. These are the corruptions that happen in the financial system. But with blockchain and cryptocurrency, there is nothing like that. The transactions are there forever and ever and ever. That's one. Secondly, is what the global outreach. Before, okay, someone sent me some funds from the US on Friday last week. It did not come in until Monday. This is something that maybe I'm into business, I needed that money urgently.
Yeah.
I have to wait for 3 days because the bank does not work on Saturday, Sunday. So Monday evening, my money came in. But through the blockchain and cryptocurrency, I'm talking about spontaneous transactions that will not even take up to 3 seconds. If that person has used crypto to transfer that fund to me, I am receiving it within milliseconds, it will land in my phone. So these are the things that is happening. And people are gradually coming to understand what the blockchain is all about. That the only thing that is coming here is how the government will perceive it.
Okay, we'll take a short break. When we come back from this break, we're going to be looking at some other key issues, regulatory issues, concerns, and incidentally, there's something that a lot of young people are jumping onto. That's the airdrop. We'll see what this is about just after this break. Please stay. Don't go anywhere. You're welcome back. It's still the Eastern Business Report right here on the AFIA Business Morning, and I'm playing host to Vindicated Chidi. And we're talking about a whole lot of things with reference to the blockchain industry. And we're going to continue this conversation. And just before the break, he made mention of quite a number of things with reference to government involvement in this. But let's since we're brought in the government in this, let's finish it at once. Now, are there any regulatory concerns when it comes to blockchain in Nigeria? Because it seems to be one of those things that talked about with low tones, hushed conversations. People don't talk about it like that. So are there serious issues that are actually stifling the growth of this in the country?
Yes. Actually, you know that when it comes to crypto and blockchain, it is like a ghost. You don't see it happening. Even the president or maybe the CBN governor can be here now and doing millions of transactions without him even understanding what's going on. So such a thing brings concern to the government, because this is where bad actors coming.
Right.
Because once they know that you cannot trace them, you don't even know what is going on. But you'll be seeing millions of transactions on the blockchain. Where is this coming from? Where is this going?
Right.
So bad actors can actually, take advantage of that technology, and they do all sorts of things. You understand? But this is where it needs a listening government, a government that wants to pay attention to the trending technology. Because whether we like it or not, this is a technology that is coming. It is already here. So what the government should do is to, first of all, call the stakeholders in the blockchain industry. There is nothing wrong in saying, hey guys, come on, we don't know this. We don't actually understand how this works. Please, is there a way that you guys can help us? Let us come with a law or with a policy that can help checkmate this thing. For example, there was an issue with Binance and the federal government. Yes. So the transactions that went out of Nigeria or within Nigeria last year was up to $35 million. Untraced. This happened because there were no strong regulations.
Right.
Because if there happened to be an agreement between Binance, not only Binance, other centralized market exchanges, because Nigeria is a heavy market once it comes to cryptocurrency. You cannot talk about blockchain without coming to Nigeria, because we have the youths are on it 247. So they are here. If the government can bring up a good law that can make it to be healthy, so that when those guys are coming in, there is something that they are signing that will make sure that they will operate in a healthy environment, that will make the blockchain environment in Nigeria healthy. Now, what happens? It seems that the government listened to our advice. KuCoin, one of the leading crypto exchanges, they have now signed an agreement with the government, and they have started paying 7.5% VAT on every transaction. Wonderful. That is actually good. Because for me, you cannot just allow a ghost to come into your economy and you don't want to control it. No, that thing is very, very important to regulate cryptocurrency. But then it needs a government that will put the persons that really understands what is going on. Because if we do it in such a way that that environment or that sector is checkmated, let me tell you, the economy of the country will kaboom. Because once investors can see that, okay, there is a healthy crypto environment in Nigeria, they will come in. Crypto is a multi-billion-dollar industry. That the country is dwelling on gold and petroleum. Digital technology and cryptocurrency can make this country to go higher. If we really pay attention to what is going on.
Now the issue is a function of meticulous efforts on the part of government to listen and understand what this is about.
Listening is the problem. They don't want to listen. Even when you go to them, they don't want to even hear about it. Because, like I said, blockchain is what? Transparency. If you love the truth,
you will love it.
You will love it.
Let's leave it there. Let's leave it there. Now, let's look at something else. There's this, I don't know whether I call it an addiction.
Yes.
There are a lot of young people have gotten into recently, airdrop. Tell me about that. What's airdrop really? What's airdrop about?
Thank you very much. An airdrop is just like a marketing campaign of every company. If a company wants to enter into a new market, you have to devise your own strategy to get more users, because whether we like it or not, every business, as much as we want to satisfy customers, is also to make profits.
Definitely.
And how do you make profits? You have to get users that are willing to use your products. So an airdrop is just like a marketing campaign. A company comes into the crypto space. The company understands that these people have no knowledge about the crypto space. So what do? To onboard them, they will bring out an airdrop. And what is an airdrop? An airdrop is just like, all right, hey guys, we are about to give you our coins that will be worth something when we launch. But to get these coins, look at what you are going to do. You are going to follow our social media handles. You are going to submit your email. Then you are going to do some tags on our platforms. Then the more you do these tags, the more coins you have. So as you are doing this, like right now, what's happening now is we're no longer doing airdrops. We are doing tap drop. Now, the more you tap, the more coins you get. So when people have seen that, there was a project that brought all these things out, a project that is called Notcoin. When Notcoin launched, I can tell you over $2 million was bought into Nigeria by Notcoin. Yes. That week that Notcoin launched, you can see that everybody was happy. The whole country was celebrating. Money came into Nigeria. Not many people know where the money came from. So when people saw that, oh, this Notcoin can actually bring money on Telegram, my God, people trooped into Telegram, tapping. So that is an airdrop. The more you tap, the more free coins you get. And the more free coins you get, once that company goes to market, that token is worth something. And you can just sell it off in the market and get your money.
Okay, now let's look at something really quickly. It sounds too good to be true, but then I've heard that a certain coin was supposed to have launched, but it's deferred its launch to another date. But don't you think that would affect how persons perceive the coins?
That is where education comes in. Like I myself now, I am a crypto person, I'm a crypto enthusiast. Now, what people do is, when onboarding, you know, like I said, in the third world country that we are into right now, people want to make money by all means. So if I want to onboard you, I will not, because I don't have the knowledge, what I will tell you is that, come and do this, you are going to get money. Because when I onboard you, you come in, there is something also called referral bonus.
Definitely.
So it is all about the referral bonus. So people don't care about the education. People will not tell you. They will just tell you, come, send me my link, register, come in and tap. Now, what happens that when you bring that kind of knowledge to a person that is myopic of the crypto space, the person's ideology is, okay, this is what will give me money.
Money, yeah.
No problem. So this thing is about to launch today. It will not launch today again. Oh, it's a scam. Shebi, you are the one that told me that this thing will launch today. What happens?
Yeah.
There is no education. Because if there is proper education, people will understand how this works. This is a company. Every airdrop company or every crypto company wants to solve a problem in the crypto space. They are only doing that airdrop because they know that if they go the conventional way, people will not come in. So they are giving out that free tokens to also to make you to be aware of what they are doing. So what happens? Every crypto company wants to do something. They want to provide something in the crypto market. But then because there is no education, what we do is we just see it as a means to get money. You understand? So what happens is that these crypto companies, they also pump money in their projects. When they pump money in their project, they are expecting that the users of this project must have researched about their project to understand how their project works and to understand that it is long-term driven. But because of no education,
that's the point.
People want to make
that's
money.
the point, because you just made a very valid point. Long-term project. Now, most times what you see is persons who get involved in this and they just think it's a short-term project that in a few weeks, a few months, so that's thereabout, they get what they want. But thank you for clarifying that. Now, how beneficial is this as opposed to somebody thinking he's wasting his time?
No, you are not wasting your time. Okay, let me explain. You know, there are many stages of how do I call it? Internet. We have the Web 1, we have the Web 2, we have the Web 3.
Right.
Currently, we are moving to Web 3. Where we are in Web 2, whatever you do is not monetized. You can spend your time on the internet, you can watch videos, you can chat on WhatsApp, you can do all sorts of things. No money is coming to you. That is why, if you remember, our parents will tell us every day you are on the phone. You are wasting your time on the phone.
Right.
Good. Now we are in Web 3. Everything you do, the Web 3 is called the decentralized internet. Everything you do on the web is money. To give you an example, Twitter pays subscribers. If you subscribe on Twitter, it's what people have taken Twitter as their full job. Just tweets. The more you tweet, the more you get engagement. The more you get engagement, the more you are paid. That's one of the advantages of Web3. Rewarding you for your time. Because that time you spend on a particular platform is supposed to reward you. Good. Aside from that, that is where Web3 projects come in. Like these crypto projects. They are rewarding you for your time. That time that you spend tapping on your phone, chatting, you are being given an incentive. Now, let me shock you, sir. Very soon, people will not chat on WhatsApp again. Very soon, people will not go to YouTube again. People will start looking for this decentralized platform that will monetize their time. Telegram is already doing it. If you spend time on Telegram chatting, you are getting a coin called Ton. One ton is worth over $7 now, right now, $7.1. As I'm talking to you right now, 1 ton. That's over 11,000 naira. Just all you need to do, sit down and just You're pressing your phone. They are rewarding you. Now, gamify projects. People that love to play games with their phones. There are people that play Candy Crush, soccer, Temple Run on their phones. Those games do not reward you. What happens? Projects now inculcate games on the blockchain. The more you play the game, the more tokens you get, and that token is worth something. So that's why if you pay attention now, people are on their phones too. Now, parents even encourage their children
to go be on the phone. Okay, well, because of the want of time, but the lack of time, we'll try to wrap this up very quickly. What is your projection, as it were, about where we see this whole blockchain space in the next 3 years in the Southeast?
In the Southeast, I will put it directly or indirectly, or directly and indirectly. This is where I'm coming from. Crypto will not be fully adopted in the Southeast and in Nigeria as a whole without the government's involvement.
Right.
The government must come to a round table and sit down and say, Yemi Osiban just said something about the blockchain that I think last 2 years he talked about Nigeria adopting the blockchain. Now, yes, Nigerians are in the crypto industry. Nigerians are very active. The youths are very active when it comes to crypto. But we need the government to finalize it. The government needs to leave their North Pole. The youth have left their South Pole. We are at the center waiting for the government to come and give us the backing. If the government comes in and says, okay, I believe this thing can help us, what will happen? The economy will start booming. But look at where I talk about indirect. If the government refuses to come in, we still remain under as the ghost doing our thing in the crypto market.
Okay, very well then. I think this is a good place to leave it. Thank you so much, Vindicated Chidi.
Thank you very much, Imran. Thank you.
All right, just so you know, I've been playing host to Vindicated Chidi, who is a blockchain expert and marketing professional, and shared quite a lot of light on this blockchain industry, and with special reference to how it's affecting the Southeast economy thereabout. But then this will be the size of the package today on the Eastern Business Report. You can do well to join in on this conversation. Drop up a comment or two on our new Afia Business YouTube channel. Kindly tap in the search bar www.youtube.com/@Afia Business. And while you're there, do well to like and hit the subscribe button for notifications on all business-related content coming to you from Afia TV. You're still watching Afia Business Morning Live from Enugu State, Nigeria. Coming up next is How Market. My name is Ubong Kings. Please stay.